Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Diesel Difference. It is your boy, Kenny Diesel. It is my birthday. I'm going to give a little birthday shout out to your boy. How we doing? How you been? How's your mother? Man, 27. What a year. What a year to be alive, you know? We got a little college football going on today, guys. Bowl game central. Love to see the bowl games coming at you. A lot of people aren't taking them seriously due to COVID. There's plenty of games to wager out there. Don't be afraid. Today's matchup, we got two matchups going on. One's coming up in about an hour. Oklahoma State versus the Miami Hurricanes. It's all about the U. Baby, how we doing? I'm only going to get into 3 games tonight, guys. And then I'll be back on January 1st. 3 days from now, and we'll get back to it January 1st, just a live look ahead of one of the great games that are on. My Cincinnati Bearcats versus the Georgia Bulldogs. That should be an interesting game. The line is 7 on that game. Ooh, what was that? Maybe too many glasses of wine at lunch. The line's 7 on that game, but we'll talk about that one next week, later on in the week, guys. First one on the board, like I just said, was the Oklahoma State Miami Hurricanes. Things to know about this game, ladies and gentlemen. Chuba Hubbard, first of all, Chuba Hubbard, one of the coolest names in all of college football. Chuba motherfucking Hubbard. Ironically, he's a running back. I don't think he's chubby whatsoever. Starting running back for OSU will be sitting out as he prepares for the NFL draft. Completely understandable. Gotta protect your chicken. Gotta protect your chicken. Shout out Marshawn Lynch. So let's talk about this game for a little bit, guys. Miami Hurricanes ended their season on a terrible note against North Carolina. They got blown out. If you remember, I was on North Carolina in that game. Shout out to me. A little pat on the back for myself. So what we got, OSU overall this year is 4-6 ATS in 2020, while their opponent, Miami Hurricanes, is 6-4 ATS, and the U is 4-1 in home games this year. I'm considering this a home game for Miami, considering they are playing in Orlando, only a 3-hour drive. This game opened up at 3 and now has been bet down to +1.5 in favor of the Cowboys. 54% of the country is riding with the Cowboys. I will be leaning with the U here, guys. Listen, OSU, great football team, but Chuba Hubbard is a very good running back. When he was out against Kansas State, this team did not play well. So I'm going to take my chances going with the U. Let's see, they don't want to lose 2 games in a row to end their season. I just think that the U is going to get the job done. If I am putting money on this game, it would be with the U. Like I said, I have not touched this game yet, nor will I. I just was showing you the side that I will be leaning on, and I'll be honest with you, I think I'm going to write, but I'm not running to the ticket yet, the ticket window yet, because there's no reason to. A game that I really do like, though, guys, is coming on at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight. The Texas Longhorns versus the Colorado Buffaloes. Several starters will be out for the Texas Longhorns. They'll be starting 2 freshmen on their offensive line, as well as 2 starting safeties will be out. 2 starting safeties will be out, a starting wide receiver, and a starting linebacker. This game opened up at 12. It's now down to 7.5 due to those players being out. Still, the Longhorns are favored in this game. Colorado has won 4 in a row. They're looking to end this year on a 5-game winning streak, which is something I don't think they have ever done. And I really love this Colorado Buffaloes team. Is there a lot of Buffaloes in Colorado, by the way? I have no idea. But, hey, cool name, cool jerseys. This is my favorite play of the day, guys. This is my only play of the day, guys. Colorado plus 7.5. Lock it in. This line moved up to 8.5 now. You can get Colorado for plus 260 on the money line. That's not a bad bet either. If you could go Miami, Colorado money line, That looks good to me, guys. That really does. But I'm telling you right now, lock it in. Colorado plus 7.5. That is the play of the day. That is the diesel difference. Hopefully at 9 p.m. at kickoff, by 11 when the game is over, we'll be all laughing to the bank together, guys. I really hope so. December 30th, we got a really good game. We have the Cotton Bowl, which is Oklahoma versus the Florida Gators. Everybody chop it up for the Gators. We got Gators versus Boomer Sooners. The real story is in this game is Kyle Trask, the most likely Heisman Trophy winner, will not have 4 weapons that he's used all year. His best weapon that he has used all year, Kyle Pitts, one of the best tight ends in the country, he is going to be preparing for the NFL draft, and I don't blame him. Someone's going to scoop him up. I can picture him being a Patriot already. They need a tight end bad as much as any other things. Maybe they go both. Maybe they try and get Kyle Trask, and they try and get Pitts, right? Kadarius Toney, wide receiver, also out for UF. The public is all over Oklahoma on this one, guys. But last time I checked, Oklahoma has one of the best defenses in the country. Like, they play in the SEC. They ain't fucking around by any means. Yes, they lost 3 games this year. One of them, one of the worst losses I've seen to a very bad LSU team, but they're still LSU. It's not like LSU doesn't recruit bad players. They definitely have plenty of good players coming up. Florida just overlooked that team, and that's what costed them pretty much to be in the Final Four. I don't think they would have got in anyway because of their other 2 losses, but I do think this team is one of the better teams in the country, no doubt. And this Oklahoma team that rattled off 7 straight after losing their first 2, they're a good team. You know, they're a very good team. They're Spencer Ratliff, their quarterback, is a very, very good quarterback, but I don't see Lincoln Riley winning this one. And if you look back in big games, Lincoln Riley don't win many of them. Unless you want to call the Red River rivalry a good game, or playing Oklahoma State, you think that's a good game. Which it is. Those are competitive teams. Oklahoma State and Texas are both competitive teams, but they're not even on the same level of playing the Florida Gators. I'm all over the Gators on this one. And guess what? The fact that the public is against me makes me feel even happier. I couldn't be happier to see the Florida Gators. Let's see what the line is. No, that's not. Let's not see what the line is. I know exactly what the line is. The line is -2.5 in favor of Oklahoma. Guys, this number crossed the 0, and people betted it up so much that Oklahoma was getting points. Now they're favored by 2.5. That's how I know the Florida Gators are going to come out and smack up Oklahoma. What I was trying to say before, is that 64% of the country is on Oklahoma. That makes me sleep very well at night. I love that. Like I was saying, Florida plays in the toughest conference in the country, and they're one of the best defenses in the country. Give me some Gators. Shout out Sweatstain. Yeah, guys, that's what I got for today. I'm just sticking with Colorado, and I'll be on Florida Gators tomorrow. There's more value in this 5:30 game on the Miami Hurricanes than there is in the Oklahoma State Cowboys. What I would like I said before, is the Miami Hurricanes money line, Colorado money line. That's a very good value bet. I would throw a half a unit on that, and then I would throw a full unit on the Colorado Buffaloes. I like them a lot tonight. We also got some NBA action going in tonight. While I have you guys here, we could definitely check out some NBA games that I like this week. We're gonna scroll in and see. Let's see what we got. Let's see what the public is betting. First game I see on the board, Washington Wizards versus Chicago Bulls. 67% of the country is on the Wizards. They're laying 6.5 at home. the Warriors play the Pistons today at 7 p.m. 57% of the country is on the Golden State Warriors. Golden State Warriors haven't shown me anything. Pistons have been playing people tough. This could be a really good matchup for Steph Curry and the boys, or a really bad matchup. Steph Curry's playing, he plays small ball. Golden State, they don't really have that many big men, that many valuable big men at the moment. They're in somewhat of a rebuilding year. If they had Klay Thompson this year, wouldn't be rebuilding at all. They'd be going for a title. It's really sad to see Klay Thompson 2 years out in a row. The line's 4.5. This could be a good teaser option if you guys want to tease the Warriors down, because I do think they win this ball game just because they're just gonna outpace the Pistons. I don't think Pistons are gonna be running up and down the floor with the Golden State Warriors. I could be wrong though. Let's see. I haven't touched anything on this game. Really, a game that I like as well is Celtics Pacers. You hate to see this. 72% of the country is on the Celtics. Pacers at home, getting 1 point. So it's a pick 'em. If 72% of the country wasn't on Celtics, I'd be on them. I would have to look it up and see see if anyone's out for the Celtics. I will do that right now. It doesn't make sense if 72% of the country is on the Celtics. That means their whole roster should be playing tonight. But people are resting already. I mean, KD and Kyrie already got a game of rest, which, hey, however these coaches want to play, however these coaches want to manage their roster, who am I to say? If they need rest, they need rest. And I'm sure Steve Nash is going to be doing a good job in Brooklyn. I like that he has Mike D'Antoni on the bench for him as well. I think that was a very good pickup. I think Mike D'Antoni is a very good coach. I don't think he's a good head coach. I think he's got a great scheme. I think offensively, obviously, you know what he's going to do. He's going to score the basketball, but he's not going to be coaching up a lot of defense. So hopefully Steve Nash can really lock down on D. We got 76ers and the Raptors. That game's pretty much even. 53% of the country is on the 76ers. The other 47 is on the Raptors. I don't see anything about that. And you got the Bucks Heat. That game really stands out to me, guys. Bucks Heat. That's a great game. That line is 5. That is a revenge game for the Milwaukee Bucks. So watch out on that. I saw a lot of people are going to be on the Heat. Might want to go on the Bucks in this situation. Even though I do love the Miami Heat, I just think that the Bucks coming off a loss to the Knicks, that's tough. I would lay that number. That's a game I really like. I really like the Bucks against the Heat tonight. Have them placed a wager. The only wager I placed for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is the Colorado Buffaloes, like I told you before. And then we got a couple late games. Got the Clippers playing the Timberwolves. That line's 10.5. Clippers should blow them out, but that number is just too big for me. A really good game that you guys can watch on the late night is the Phoenix Suns versus the New Orleans Pelicans. The line is 2.5. The over-under is 22-22 exactly. I don't know who's going to win that game. That line is tight. These are two really good teams. If I had to pick a side, I'm leaning towards the Pelicans. Phoenix just came off a 1-1 with the Kings. Kings are playing people tough. Kings are playing the Nuggets again. Nuggets just lost to the Kings I was on that game. Buddy Hield. Nice little tip-in at the end. Runs off the court. All cute. I think the Denver Nuggets and the Bucks are two great plays for you today. I don't see any problems with that whatsoever. But that's the only thing I see, guys. We got a nice week of sports coming up. We really do. And then the following week, we're gonna have some NFL playoff action, some meaningful bowl games, bowl game playoffs, and we're gonna get the UFC. It's a great time to be a sports fan right now, guys. I couldn't be happier.